This unit discusses knowledge and skills necessary for the general manager. The same requirements apply to project managers. For this reason, either form of management is good background for the other. The most challenging core of this skill set is in interpersonal relationships. This is the definition of general management. When managing projects, the same set of responsibilities is applied in the project context. The definition of management is the achievement of predetermined objectives through others. The key word in this definition is others. The fact that the work will be done by other people leads to a list of responsibilities for the manager that arise in getting the result through other people. These responsibilities can be looked at as directing the actions of others and controlling those actions to meet the objectives. We see here a list of the things managers do to direct others. This is a simplified view of the process of controlling. We must first create a means of measuring our progress, then take the measurements, then compare them to the plan, then act on the variations from plan. We keep repeating this process throughout the effort. Managers delegate work to others rather than do it themselves. This allows the manager to achieve a multiplier effect on their own actions, permitting achievement of more than the manager could do alone. The equation at the bottom addresses one of the most often encountered problems when work is delegated. When you assign work to a team member, you have given them responsibility to do that task. You have not delegated accountability for the task unless you also delegate all required authority to perform the task. If you don't delegate the authority, then that accountability remains with you. If you don't have the authority to do the task either, then the accountability rests above you in the power hierarchy. Working through the efforts of others requires that the manager, whether general or project, must have strong interpersonal skills to work effectively with people. There are a number of these interpersonal skills. We will address them through a series of units that discuss the skills one at a time. However, even though we study them one at a time, they are all applied together all the time. This is the list of interpersonal skills we will look at in the coming units. They are mentioned in Appendix 3 of the PMBOK guide. Many project managers arrive at that position through being successful working on other projects and showing strong performance, often particularly in technical skills that were useful on those projects. The challenge they face in the new role is to master the additional skill sets needed for the project manager. And one of the key areas is interpersonal skills. Many new project managers stumble over this obstacle. In the cited article, Barry Posner shared some research that showed that in a survey of 287 project leaders, emotional intelligence competencies are 85% of what sets high performers apart. Further, he said that star performers have a 2-to-1 ratio of emotional intelligence skills to technical skills. In other words, these skills are more important than technical skills. This ranking of skills comes from experienced project managers who were surveyed on their views of important skills. The percentages represent what portion of the survey population mentioned each skill. Notice the technical skill is mentioned by fewer than half of the responders. After all, the technical work is being done by the other team members. Notice that communication skills are first.